say moolah, baby. YNSP. Yeah. Internet.
Young man say peso. 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 Young man say peso.
Yeah, so time for a new video. Today the project's gonna be working on the X-House system. I'm gonna start off with removing this huge muffler and trying to remove the headers. And after I've done that, I will try to cut the heads off this one and see if it's possible to fit them on this part of the exhaust, and then I'm gonna look how I'm gonna fit it. So maybe I'm just gonna tack weld, just give it some small welds with my CO2 welder, and then I'm gonna get it TIG welded by a professional. So let's get started.
What's up? What's up?
The gangsta saying what's up?
What's up?
Hey,
What's up?
the gangsta saying what's up?
What's up?
Hey,
Back once again, sipping hand mixed with juice and gin. Bitches in, couple lady friends, counting Benjamins. Been a spin on them 20 twins, that must stay the Benz. Dividends, made a change of plans, well that all depends. Shadows my parolees, and I smoke that OG. Kush motherfuck the police, all my niggas rock gold teeth. So hood and we so street, sipping on that codeine. We hustle hard, no sleep, yo bitch loose, that's no lease. I ain't talking about no money, I ain't talking about no cars. Talking about no diamonds, cause that shit is up for sale. Times is really hard. I fucked a couple bras, smoked some purple out the jars. Let me tell you who we are. I be that pretty motherfucker. All on sweat, I'm reppin'. Tell them put the bitch in, we gon' make it in a second. Pretty motherfucker. All on sweat, I'm reppin'. Tell them put the bitch in, we gon' make it in a second.
Yeah, so I got the X-House removed, and it was quite some work to get that rusty old thing off, but I did it. And actually this catalysator slash muffler, it's extremely heavy. Like, I think it's around, it's close to 15, maybe 20 kilos. So that's some weight saving there, because this one plus the Aaron muffler is maybe around like 2-3 kilos max. So it's a really big weight saving by changing that X-House system. So the next thing will be cut the heads off and see if it's possible to make them work with those heads. So I got the original heads cut off, You see, it's gonna fit like that, like this, and then I cut the new heads off, and somehow, I don't know how yet, but somehow I'm gonna fit this into this one. Yes, so I got the headers fitted now, and it goes on and off easily, so no alignment problems. I did just tack weld it with with my MIG welder, and then of course I have to get this TIG welded, so it's stainless and everything. The only thing I had with fitting this X out to these headers is that there is a small gap under here, but I'm pretty sure that will be possible to fill out with the TIG welder, so we can close that gap. And it's the same thing on the other side, but the alignment looks good, and I think it's gonna look great when the system is finished. Yeah, so I know I skipped a lot of stuff in this video. As you can see, I just finished making the system, so it's fully connected now, and you just need to get the TIG welded so it remains as a stainless steel all around the joints. I think it turned out really good, and I like the look and I like the height, and as you can see here, I got some nice clearances. So it's gonna be a base plate here, so it's not gonna be the X-house hitting if it has to go over a log or something like that. I did do some major changes to the system. Right here I added an extra piece of pipe on each side, and I angle it around like a couple degrees, so I got this piece going up. The reason why I did that was to get closer to this part and to make sure that I have some clearance between the exhaust pipe and the engine. So then I cut it off those mounts that was on this piece of the exhaust, and I relocated them so they could support the weight of the exhaust nicely. Then I really had difficulties with getting this piece to fit together, but I managed to do it, and I think it's gonna be great when it's just welded together. And as you can see, I have used the original mount right here, which was for like luggage bags and stuff like that, but it works perfectly for the system, and I think the angle on the pipe is nice and looks good. And yeah, as you can see, I have got a new lift instead of the red one. I just bought this like cheap motorcycle lift, and it works perfectly. The reason why I choose to buy another one was that when I had to get the motorcycle in of the door and up onto the lift, I have difficulties with moving it up because the other lift was quite high when it was at its lowest point, and I couldn't turn it around like this one because this one has wheels, so I can change the angle of attack when I pull my motorcycle inside the workshop, so it makes it easier and it makes it possible for me to put the motorcycle up on the lift by myself without any help. Yeah, so for the next time I'm gonna probably have this welded up so we can hear it, and I'm really looking forward to hearing the sound of that exhaust. And it's probably gonna be, after hearing the exhaust, I'm gonna start moving oil coolers. I also forgot to tell you that I have removed all the headlights and some of the other electronics up here, and I have started, you can't see it, but I have started to mark all the cables with different labels on what they go to and stuff like that. But I'm gonna remove this oil cooler, and then I got a new and a bit larger one, and it's gonna be mounted on the engine or on this l.e.m. So that's gonna be the next video. If you like to, write a comment or ask me a question.
Playing for casino.
See you next time.
ASAP. What's up? What's up?
See me in